Hey guys, it's Datamancer here, getting ready to do a little bit of Assetto Corsa. Today what I think would be fun to do would be to flog this lovely Ferrari 312T around the Nürburgring, Nordschleife. Essentially what I'm emulating here is this is the car Niki Lauda drove back in 1976? Somebody feel free to correct me in the comments when I'm wrong. That he also infamously crashed in. That was his horrible crash, was in this car at this track. I've been goofing around here on the Nürburgring, though. It's a famous track. The Nordschleife is famous for how insanely long it is and how hard it is to learn and blah blah. You know, I've been goofing around with it for basically since I got Assetto Corsa because I've always wanted to learn the ring. And I think I've got a pretty good handle on it. Now, I don't know every corner perfectly, and I certainly don't know like necessarily the strategy to every corner, but I generally have like I need to be in this gear when I go into this corner, which is probably enough, at least for now. So the car is basically stock. I did go to soft tires. That does have some heating-ish implications in the second sector. Sometimes the rear tires can get hot from just how hard I have to rotate the car, but that's neither here nor there. I'm also using a sequential shifter, so I'm not using the paddles on the wheel. I think that makes for the closest I can get to realistic without a clutch pedal. So, anyway, my current record here around this particular form of the circuit is a 9:04. I'd love to break 9 minutes. We'll see if I can do it. Let's get started. Oh, I should show off the car, I suppose. This is what the car looks like. It's pretty cool. Alright, enough screwing around. Now, this is the GP circuit that I've just driven onto. Incidentally, I'm terrible at this circuit. I'm much better at the Nordschleife, but I'll do the best I can. I'm just learning the GP circuit, because normally I do like the Nordschleife Tourist, like everyone does online. The Tourist mode, which doesn't include this portion. And so I really just don't know this part very well at all. Oh god, okay, overdrove that corner. I've probably only done this track a half dozen times. And that's gonna really help my time. Oh my god, okay. Just get me out onto the Nordschleife. That's where I pretend to know what I'm doing. I know the Schumacher S's are coming up. That's a hell of a corner, to say the least. But I like this car a lot. It's really fun to drive. Yes, it's old, but it feels fast, even by modern standards. It's a very quick car. And it's awesome to be driving around in an F1 car that has like no aids whatsoever. Aids, you say, Datamancer? What are you talking about? Formula cars don't have aids. Well, sure they do. They have auto blip. They have paddle shifted transmissions. You know, those aren't traction control and stability control, sure, and that's what people usually think about when they think about aids, ABS. But I'm sure these old Formula guys probably consider them aids. It's makes for a different driving experience. I'm sorry, I gotta be a little bit quiet. This track is will eat you up if you do it wrong. There are a couple corners still that I don't always get right. Insofar as I go off track, I crash or whatever. So I'm gonna have to focus up for those for sure. Jump the car a little bit there, as you do. Locked up the tires in the process, as you do. Short shifted a little bit. That corner never surprises me, but sometimes it's hard to get the braking right to get stopped there. This is an extremely high-speed section. It's so much fun. Just line on these corners, and then down to it. Okay, bring it around, bring it around, bring it around. Oh, no, no curb, no curb. More off into another high-speed section, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I'm not mistaken. You know that if I'm going to slow down for this corner. And this corner, this is a 2. Down to 2, down to 2. Oh, lock up. It's a downhill. It's off camber. Oh, now we're really losing time. At least we kept it together. This is, no, still have to slow down a little bit. Big, long, like almost 270 degree. It feels like corner. It just feels like it goes on and on. Down into second too soon. That was premature. I'm going to lose time for that. I did need to go into second, but not until that corner I just did. Okay, I can stay in third on this one. But I gotta get the line right or otherwise I'll have a problem. There we go. Stay in third for this one. This is a really broad corner. It's wider than hell, and you can really shallow that corner really well if you do it right. I've never quite got that corner 100%. This is a high-speed section for a second, then we gotta come down. This corner will get you real bad if you don't watch out for it. It tightens really badly down to second gear. I think this might be where Nicky crashed. I'm not 100% sure where he crashed, but I think it was in this sector. Right in some of these corners we're doing right now. I'm pretty sure this is where he crashed. And you can imagine how far away we are from the Grand Prix circuit. You know, it took 8 vehicles a long, long time to get to him. Something like 5 minutes. And, you know, that's terrifying. Okay, I broke for one of those. I shouldn't have broke. This is all flat out right here. Right up until we get to this part where we gotta go down and just slow down in 5th a little bit. Usually I drop into 4th. I probably should have. I feel like my RPM is really low. Oh yeah, jeez, get it. Come on, let's go. This is a Formula car. Not a Mazda. Oh, down into 1st. That was a mistake. I should have been in 2nd. Car's gonna be touchy now. Oh no, no, no! Oh, we bend it. I like the Nürburgring. I like it so much, I'm going to do it again. And you guys get to all sit here and watch. Let's try again. We were about halfway through the lap there. I don't remember the last time. I don't think I've crashed there before. That was just sort of bad luck, I guess. I don't really know what to say about it beyond that. Cool, man. This is the apex by a country mile. Oh, 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 oh. I hate that corner so much. This corner isn't much fun either. Down to 1st. Just wait. Just like patiently waiting for the car to come around. They don't give me an off track. There it goes. Alright guys, I'm sorry. I do the GP circuit too fast. I'm not any good at it at all. Let's try that again. Sorry. We'll get it one of these times. It's funny, as soon as I start talking to you guys, I can't do it anymore, but I've done like 3 clean laps in a row. Which is pretty good for the Nordschleife. AKA the Green Hell. I always liked that nickname. All you gotta do is drive on it once and you understand why. Yeah, you got to the apex that time. This is a Ferrari 312T. It's a Ferrari. I've been driving a lot of Ferraris lately. You'd think I was a Ferrari fan, but Tifosi. I am not. Let's do the same. Let's shift into neutral. That'll help. Yeah, I got no rhythm here. So many formula tracks. The best formula tracks are all about rhythm, and this track seems to be very rhythmic, and I don't have it at all. Maybe it's just driving Formula 1 cars just requires certain rhythm. This is I mean, considering how old this is, it feels like driving a modern one. It's obviously it doesn't have the turbo lag, and you know, well, I wouldn't call it turbo lag, but I'd call it that torque spike you get when the turbo engages, but this feels shockingly modern given its age. I just keep the RPMs up, that's where all the torque is. Like in most cars I do that corner in second. In this car I gotta do it in first because I needed this thing screaming at 8,000 RPM just to be going. Together. That front section is deceivingly hard. It is very easy to get the car screwed up there, and it doesn't mean just this car. Any car I drive on the Nürburgring, which is usually I drive a Calsonic R32 here sometimes, the tuned RX-7 FD, and a few other ones. Those little corners there can really screw up any of them. It's easy to overdrive them. Third. And down to second. A little early into second there. Better too early than too late. That corner can get you. I've been caught out by that section plenty of times too. During your learning experiences, you'll probably be caught out by that section. Be driving across the lawn. I did that about 1,000 times. This is one of the corners I always try to remind myself of. You gotta come down in a second for that one. Oh, this is the downhill one. This one's mean. See, I was nice and early on the brakes, so it was no big deal. But if you overdrive that corner, you're going into the wall. That's almost period. Kind of all over the place. My lines aren't super awesome, but honestly, I'm just trying to maintain speed and get around the thing as quick as possible. Oof, curb, too much curb. Whew. This thing will slide. It's very stable, but push the buttons the wrong way and it will bite you. It doesn't care at all. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. That was a nervous moment. My rear left now is a little bit warm. Doesn't say it in the lower left there, but on my sidekick it does. So I gotta be careful of that. Oh, buddy. Alright, here we go. It's only a little warm, but it's a little bit warm. A little bit too much warmth in these tires really starts to add up. Man, this is flat. I forgot again. It's irritating. So you forget that it's flat. If you hit the brakes in a zone that's supposed to be flat, you lose just eons. It's like so much time goes rolling away. This is an uphill section. You getting the speed on that corner right is pretty crucial for a good lap time too, I figure. I accidentally went down into first again. I really don't want to ever have this thing in first gear. Well, there, we went further this time than we did last time. Oh, just whiffed it. Man, I haven't done that in a while. I overdrove the carousel there. Alright. Oops. That corner is easy to overdrive. This is a corner that's I have to remind myself of too. No! My God. And my rear, look at my rear tires, they're cooking. Well, they're not cooking, but man, we're like almost there. All right, I'm not gonna try to make this the longest video in the world, but I'm gonna try one more time. This is gonna be it. We're gonna get it this time. Okay, one more go. I can do this. That's the start of the lap right there. There's the apex. I think that cone must be the apex. Yeah. Maybe that's why I don't like this GP section, is because I have to have the car in first gear so much, and I don't know if any of you guys have driven Formula 1 cars in this game, or in any of them really. Putting a Formula 1 car in first gear is well, it's a nerve-wracking procedure. They get really torquey really fast, and your rear tires really hate you forever after that. This is so early in the lap, it's not that big of a deal, but if you had to do this GP thing at the very end of the lap or something, if they like moved the start-finish so that you did this last, it would be demonic. I'll have to go just after the 200 marker. I gotta go first again for one last nasty hairpin. And I gotta go to first again for this nasty hairpin. Just a little break there, and that is nice to keep the car from getting too wild. Oh my god, okay, ooh, yeah, sometimes you kind of have to, sometimes I slide it in there, and it's just, that's just really nerve-wracking. My rears, I can see my rears are hot in my peripheral vision. Oh, my front's hot, my front left got cooking there. That doesn't surprise me. Both of my left tires are hot right now. They're cooling off, though. That was better. I did it without locking up. I haven't done that, I don't think, ever before. This is a full speed section. This is a full speed section. At least it's a short section, it's full speed down the hill. The earlier you can get on the brakes there, the better. I mean, obviously when you're pinching tenths, then you're going to want to find that braking zone proper, but honestly, you don't want to risk screwing that up. Oh my god, my children are screaming. Alright. There. Okay. I bet you Nicky Lauda didn't have to deal with that, although he did have an engineer in his ears, so I suppose it's probably about the same effect. There we go. I had to like countersteering a 70s F1 car like a boss. At least that's how I feel. It's nuts. Oh, the tire, look at the tires, they're all hot right now. I'm pushing the hell out of this car. And I love it. I love doing that, but man, everything gets really risky from here on out until those tires cool off, and I need a long straightaway section to do that. And I've got one of those coming for a little while. Oh, too soon into second again. Did that earlier too, and you don't even technically have to go into second here. That's irritating. Lost a lot of time there. Oh, buddy. No, 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 no. Come on. I'm going to drive it anyway. We'll see what time I get, even though it's not going to count. It's not going to count clean, but we'll see what I can get. Oh, the rears are just cooking now. Okay, this is a full speed section. Even with the rears in bad shape, I gotta go full bore here. Now that both rears are hurt, because that corner was so slippery. And I didn't do it very smoothly. Okay, they're starting to cool off though. That's what I needed. Because we're about to get back into it now. Okay, lock up. Okay, let's see if we can do the carousel right this time. There we go. This corner which just requires just a little love tap of the brake. I've been pushed out wide there so many times I've become very wary of that corner. I dirtied a few laps on that corner just by pushing too wide. Didn't even hit the wall, just went too wide. I don't know if that was in this car or a different car. It might have been in a different car, but still wary. Oh yeah, I did this earlier in the F1 GTR. That was a lot of fun. On the McLaren. Pushed into first, that would have been necessary. Just holding it in second gear, I haven't shifted in a while. Oh man, oh man. Catching slides for real. Oh my god, that was just a full-on drift. The car is not stable right now. Oh boy. God help me, this is going to be dangerous. We're jumping. Okay. It without locking it up, that's good. We're almost to the end. There's only a little bit left to go. Okay, this corner is interesting because it tightens as well. A little early on the brakes, but better safe than sorry. Until I get better, I have to do that. Okay, this is a slow corner, I remember. That's one I always have to remember. Okay, here we go, and there's like 3 corners left. So we come around here. The second carousel, which I kind of overdrove. I'm gonna do a couple right-handers, or it's sort of one big right-hander kind of technically. And then we're on to that big-ass straightaway that everyone knows. Yep, here we are. Now I just gotta do 3 little corners, and then we're back into the GP. Man, I have no idea what my time is because I don't have the right UI widgets up, but we'll find out my time when I cross the finish line. Even if it is dirty, it'll still tell me. 180 miles an hour, 179. That's pretty good in an old-ass car like this. V10 screaming. I think it's a V10. Have it. There's a lap of the Nürburgring. Only one minor detour. 8:58. Oh, I wish I had done it clean. 8:58. Son of a bitch. 8:58. Man, this car is awesome. If you guys pick up the red pack, it's in there. This isn't the new Ferrari DLC. This is the older red pack DLC, and you can get 2 Ferrari F1 cars. Well, 2 modern Ferrari F1 cars, one from like 2010 and one from like 2015, and then you get this piece of work right here. This is the one from I believe 75. I allowed it crashed in 76 in the same car, but I believe it was from 75, 76. it's a great car. It's a great load of fun. I think the pack is like $4. It's a lot of fun. I recommend it, and if not, if you do have it, if you haven't checked out this car yet, it is a pile of fun to use, I think. Um, anyway, that's all from me for tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you next time.